Welcome back to the Grand Cycle of Life. I'm Jeannie Dan, and today we are going to be discussing the fourth and final installment in the wheel cycle, which is winter. We'll be discussing Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and how that this time is where the pendulum will swing from the Cancer season, where the magic and the elixir was created through alchemy, and swung into the creation and the fruition into a higher evolved sense of life and thinking. So, without further ado, here is winter, image and ordain the grand cycle of life. As we are traveling into the last quarter of the grand cycle of life, we are birthing the magic and manifestation of the alchemy that was created during the summer months. As life is created to imbue not what is on earth or touching our heavenly bodies, but what we are unlocking in the mindset of our outer atmosphere. Yes, this is a time where we are frozen in environment, like the cold orbs that rule our outer atmosphere. Unless, of course, we flip our image the opposite way, where the southern hemisphere is just now kissing summer. That is the lesson in duality. We are evolving at both frequencies, not just in our Earth, but in our planets as well. And the stories and lessons we bring to the characteristics cast amongst the stars. As the magic inside the chrysalis was formed through Cancer, the pendulum now swings for the message to be delivered. The crystallization represents more than just creation, but how its beauty can create power. Ruled by Saturn, the disposition of character is set to a serious tone in nature. The serious tone in nature is due to the heights that have been reached and imbued in their mindset. They know expansion is necessary, and they know how to achieve it. Just as nature is stabilizing in all its achievements, so is the goat who looks down from upon his mountain. As time is the storyteller, a perfect example of Capricorn is in our recent history from the empire built called America, where the crystallization in the soil birthed oil, and the ingenuity in the brain was ready to evolve on how to harness it, which then created the use of it to spark a generation of dream builders and competition. Yes, the Saturnian does have an air of quiet disposition. The evolvement of the mind speaks loudly into existence the manifestation of brain power, creating the spark of electricity and the knowledge of the greatest generation. As we are moving through time with the physical manifestation of the brain, we are evolving into a mindset that raises our guided shifts. Uranus is pulling the soil in our vessel up into thought yet again, where the mind is aware of the oversoul, where change is spoken through image and ordained in acceptance of evolution. There is an erratic energy to the Uranus chord that strikes one in almost genius form. As the mindset is deepened, there is a detachment quality to the fixed sign, one that sparks rather loudly when spoken into existence. It will even translate as bizarre or eccentric. as one is not sure where their formation came from, but that their knowledge is eternal, and their wisdom speaks through change. They are the energy that imbues us up into time, grabbing the particles of our soul that ever was into an expanding change and revolution. Uranus is the genius in the atmosphere, as they are projecting upon us the science and technology we are being brought into on a level of the cusp of mental and power in speech. This could be why they are considered the friend, as they know in time it shall all change, and are offering their hand out onto the ride. Neptune is the Roman god of the sea, the deep icy waters where the secrets are kept, and the memory, depending on their deepening awareness, is more easy to channel. In the deep sea of space, we are hitting a level of subconsciousness that is enveloped in a state of a lucid dream. The self-awareness is deepened in these personality types that can at times may be hard to understand, depending on the natal chart of yourself, of course. This is one reason why Pisces can be so quiet in nature at times, for they are always feeling the waters and vibrations of others to see just how deep their waters go as well. This can give them the title and feeling as an empath, but really their level of compassion is not about approach, but about the vibrations that have moved all through the channels in deep space. This is why during periods of phases of time, we have gone through the advancement of medicine and mind-altering drugs. As we just stepped out of the age of Pisces, where we evolved in different aspects of heightened awareness, so our brains can learn and imbue the shifts moving into clearer thinking advancement. Pisces lives in these states at all times. Even the most grounded Pisces can reveal a secret into unlocking our wheel cycle and unlocking the secrets behind the projection screen. Just as we finished watching the projection screen, where the cast of stars were displayed in front of us, I am now going to be taking us on a deeper passage through time into the outer limits of space, and how not only it can change your outlook, but your avatar as well. And where I've had fun playing Jeannie Dan, I'm Jeannie Danielle, and I look forward to discussing this further and changing our avatar yet again. I mean, I'm not saying that, Forecast Girl's not going to come back. But, you can only stick with that avatar so much.